This video taken by the ISUPK is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group's repentant.
Niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but these coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I'ma have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they mom want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sippin' that pool, wow, got you laced up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on a nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make it your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes, but I ain't even pressed. I see why you going on, my nigga, you dead wrong. Bust a nut, boy, get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy. Black and white land, shit is crazy.
I'm freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the bloodsucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get to walking on the girl, she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleash it to the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Trying to shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blank, blow.
But even 30 needs to change.
Shaw.
Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, bitch, I done had enough. Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on sober. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, now these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promise nigga this, promise nigga that. Want my ass to work, then bring that paper back. Shaw, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people dropping like flies, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, these bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. benefit of purpose. Shout out Bone Man now.
Push-up position.
All right, Shalom. With the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. And from 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews, man. We have classes at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. That's 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, man. You know what I mean? Make sure you're there. We're on ISUPK UK on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Periscope, everything, man. You know what I mean? Like, loads of content, loads of debates. Make sure you look at them channels, man, on Facebook, Instagram, all of that too. B18 5PW. Got classes also Lashwan Kodash every Friday, 7 to 9, which is at the what's the club again? What's it called again, Doug? Alba Salakia.
So it's called Support for Progress.
Support for Progress in Manchester.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Lashwan Kodash, Alban teaches the Hebrew every week, 7 to 9. Make sure you're there. You can learn online, come in person. You know, you can even participate as well, man. He sometimes has a little quiz as well. So look out for that as well, man. So I think UPK tomorrow as well. Weather's out. You know what I mean? If you're Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, you know what I mean? We're gonna have a little cookout as well. Make sure you reach if you can. If you're Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, we'll feed our people, man. Have a little thing for our people. So make sure you reach as well, man. We'll be here till listen, when it goes to us and parties, shit.
Right.
No time. There's no time, man. So
No time.
no time. I like yeah, no time. Get me. Could do that one. Could do that two.
Analyze.
Listen, you might eat, yeah. Wrap up and then head out again. Like, who knows how we get down? Who knows? That's what I'm saying. So there's no time and our things. That's what I'm saying, man. But yeah. Any questions? Make sure you put me in the chat, or make sure you type them in. Any questions?
Let me see.
Any questions? I've got bad questions, and I keep forgetting to get back to them, man. So luck, yeah. Been a rough week, man. It's lucky.
I think I had a quick question. It's not really like a breakdown, but it's a question on Genesis 2 and verse 18.
2 and 18.
Car.
When you're ready, read it for me. Let me see if I can. I'll try my best. If I can't, I do what I always do. I go to the man above me and ask him. You get me? So.
Book of Genesis, chapter 2 and verse 18. And the Lord said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make and help. It's like I will make him and help meet for him."
Right. Now, what's the breakdown you need on that?
My question is on the phrase "help meet." Now I know, so I looked it up in the Blue Letter Bible, and it means like a succor, like a comfort, make a comfort for him, like an aid. All right. It's like
old English, yeah. What does it mean to be meet? MEET.
Good. Good, right?
Good, exactly. Christ said to the woman asked Christ for a blessing, and Christ said, "What? It's not meat that I take the children's bread and give it to dogs. I mean, it's not good that I take the children's bread and give it to dogs." So when the Bible goes, "I'm gonna make a help meet for him," what does that mean?
You make a good help for him.
There you go. The Bible said the Lord made a help good for Adam. With a woman that will be good for Adam, not a woman that will give Adam headache, not a woman that will key his car and call up his other rib and fight him. He made a help good for him. That help me. So read it again. It's I'll make a help meet for him, a help good for him. Read it again.
Sir. And the Lord God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone."
Right. And now Adam at this time had no rib, man. Had no woman. Adam was a man, had parents, contrary to popular belief. He had parents and he was single. Like some brothers are single, ain't got a woman yet. And the Lord, Adam got all this dominion, got a powerful job, he's chosen by the Lord, but he ain't got no woman, he got no rib. And the Lord said, "It's not good that this man be alone, man." Every man wants a companion, everybody wants, a woman, man, that they can lie down with at night time and, get your beard stroked and, everything that man would be a companion, man, other half, as they call it, man. Read.
Another one. I will make him and help meet for him.
And the Lord said, I'm gonna make a help meet for him, someone to help him, man. A woman good for him, man. That's what a woman is. A woman is a help to you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. That's what a woman is. A woman ain't supposed to be your headache. A woman ain't supposed to be your equal. She's not supposed to be the person you report to. She's a help meet for you, man. Look at the East Indian man. Look at the Chinese man. You ever go to a Chinese shop? You go to a Chinese shop and you see the Indian woman working the counter, man, working the till, man. She's helping that man upstairs. She's helping him at the back. The Chinese man stacking the shelves, and she's what? Doing her own thing. She what? Not listening to him, no. She's helping that family, man. She can't stack shelves. She can't do what he does, so she does what she can do, which is what? Work that till. You know what I mean? So what's the point? In World War I and II, the white woman couldn't boss no guns. So what did she do? She made uniforms, man. She worked in the factories. She was a help meet for her white man. The Chinese woman is a help good for a Chinese man. So like, if someone had a question or point to bring up.
Yeah, sir. But the black woman is in her not natural state, in her in the way that she's been socialized with how the world has made her and how slavery has made her. The roles are kind of reversed.
Exactly. That's also in the Bible too. You want to see the Bible? Give me if you could, Hakia, give me Jeremiah 31.
31
and 22, I believe it is.
Jeremiah 31 and 22. Okay, so Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
Right. So this is the Lord talking about blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, man. With the daughters of the Lord, man. And the Lord said, listen, how are we gonna go? How long are we gonna keep backsliding? Like, meaning the Lord, imagine if we've been backsliding for so long, the Lord got to ask a question, man. Imagine this year, you got a child that's rude, and you punish him into his room, and in 10 minutes or an hour or 2 hours, what happens to that child usually?
He just does it again, sir.
He's supposed to be
It's like I was gonna say, he just starts to kind of do the same thing again. Like if you after you chastise him.
No, you got a child, you chastise him, you send him to his room, you take away his PlayStation. What happens usually to that child?
He would. So like, you go ahead, officer.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Oh, okay. He would normally want to please you to get his computer back.
Exactly. Usually they'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, it won't happen again." I don't know what I'm thinking. Usually fix up, but then you got us, man. Oh my God! Listen, we've been celebrating Christmas since time of Nimrod, man. So much. The Lord gonna ask, how long will you backslide, man? We just want to smoke. We've been smoking weed since Egypt. We're sinning since Egypt. We're sinning since Rome. The Lord put us in this captivity, that captivity. The Lord put us under the Assyrians, put us under the Romans, put us under the Greeks, and now even the white man today, man. And we just keep wanting to smoke weed. We just want to keep celebrating Christmas. So the Lord's asking, yo, how long will you backslide, man? Usually you beat a child, they cry, and they say, sorry, Dad, I'm sorry. You accept my apology. Or, I'm sorry, Mom, I didn't know what I was thinking. That's what usually happens. But us, nah, man, we just keep sinning. So the Lord say, how long will you keep backsliding, man? How much time is it going to take? I've been beating you since Babylon, since Egypt, since the golden calf. Shit, it's like you read it.
Khan. For the Lord have created a new thing in the earth.
Right, now the Lord's been a new thing in the earth now. Something that ain't natural. Something that it's not traditional. Something that, ain't right. It's a new thing. The Lord's created a new thing in the earth. Read.
Khan. A woman shall compass a man.
A woman shall compass a man, man. A woman shall go further in life than a man. And that's the new thing today, man. Once upon a time, men were precious, man. Now men ain't precious no more, man. Like Destiny Child talking about, I can do better by myself, an independent woman. And once upon a time, a woman couldn't get a house without a man. Now she can, and independent rights, and woman this, woman that, woman's liberals, and woman, your woman could be a whore, man. Have sex with somebody else and get the house, the kids, everything, man. Because now a woman's come past her, man. You look at some of these big buildings, man. Some of these big buildings up in the sky, skyscrapers, man. And in them buildings are all women. And guess what? You only see a black man in there taking out the rubbish. You see a black man in there with his rubbish clothes on, taking out the trash, man, or taking out the recycle bags.
If
What in this age, a woman runs things, man. Every single love song is what man pleasing a woman. Oh,
God.
baby, I'm wrong. Baby, I'm sorry. I messed up. I'm da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, women make songs talking about, you ain't shit. I'm moving on and I don't need you. And men don't make them songs back, man. Men songs are what? I'm sorry. I should have done that, man. I don't think it. I miss you. Someone give me a tune, man. What's that? What's the LL Cool J tune with Jennifer Lopez, man? He's talking about, I'm sorry, man. I'm begging you, man. And pride is what you had, man. And begging there, man. And that's every song.
begging,
Woman that's a pastor, man. In 2024, a woman's special, man, and a man ain't nothing, man. A man, once upon a time, a man was special, man. Keep it in.
Karathya, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, as yet they shall use this speech in the land of Judah and in the cities thereof.
No sweat. Go back to where he was with Alban Babukashar.
Khan of the one Khan. I was in Genesis 2.
Salaki, sir, if I may, sorry to interrupt you.
Come on.
But why did he say this? How long will you go about, O thou backsliding daughters? And then it says here, I've created a new thing, a woman shall shall compass a man. In other words, like all the examples you just gave. Why is it because so it's because they're backsliding that the Lord is making them above the man, or
It's our punishment because we're backsliding and we don't listen to the Lord. Those are okay, cool, man. Have a woman rule over you then. That's fine. You know so much. You want to celebrate Christmas. You want to be like the heathen. Then be like the heathen.
Right,
the heathen, women rule over them. Have you heard about the goddess Ishtar and the goddess this and Statue of Liberty? You want to be like the heathen? That's cool then. Have some woman rule over you, man.
right.
Now 2024, women run things, man. Men are scared of their woman. A man can't come home late no more without alibi, man. You know the ones that a man can't come to the house late no more, yeah. without, remember the ones there when you're prepping bedroom. So listen,
Right.
Say this, say that.
If my rib pulls you, yeah. That's what we're going through, man. Petrified of a woman. Imagine you're petrified of a 5'5" woman with a thin frame, man. What can she possibly? Imagine we go jail, and duck and dodge the police and go out there and duck and dodge the police and police brutality and we run police and everything. And it's scared of a woman 5'5", man, that can't harm nobody, man. For a woman that cries at sad movies, man. That's the Lord punishing us. We go out there, police try to stop and frisk us, man, because of this ain't stopping me, man. We duck and dodge gangs the whole night, get into scraps and fights, and then some woman is scared up, man, petrified, man, heart pumping to death, man. But we ain't scared to go jail, man. That's the Lord punishing us. That now we got a woman that should make us say, listen, I can't live like this. A woman's over me. A woman's telling me, listen, what time do you call this? Hand on hip, big 30, a big 30-year-old man that answers on woman, man. Else we can't find no place to. That's the Lord punishing us, man. So why we not only the Lord didn't punish us with slavery and black on black crime, but also the woman ruling over us too, man. The woman come past us, man.
Right. So like you said,
go on.
There's a thingy here that is quite intriguing. What Baraki Allah said. It says, Salakia the one. So the daughter in Jeremiah 31:22 is referring to Israel.
The sisters of Israel, Salakia, the sisters. You know what I mean? But because we all sinned, the sisters and the men sinned, the Lord punished all of us.
Right.
The sisters here, the daughters of Israel, the daughters of Zion. And in this chapter, when you read the whole chapter anyway, it talks about all of us sinning, but in this one, it's talking about the females. And because the sisters were evil and wicked, the Lord said, okay, I'm gonna punish you all, man. And then let a woman rule over a man.
Right.
Women run things in society. Don't it beat you when women talk about how oppressed they are in society? I'm like, what world you living in, man? Women telling me because women are oppressed, it's hard out here being a woman and a black woman. I was like, where are you oppressed? I don't understand. She's like, yeah, because men get paid more than women. Like, do they? Women are oppressed. Women get the house, the keys. Imagine you have sex with a woman here, and she's nothing, nobody. You break up with her, she gets half.
Right.
Women get in America, especially, women can put child support on a man. Do you know in America? Yeah, I heard a woman here can put child support on any man. She can say, yo, this is the dad.
Yeah, she can pick and choose.
It's up for you. It's for the man to prove no, I ain't the dad. Her word alone is bond. Or she goes, yep, that's the dad. And no proof has to be given. Imagine that you as a man, a woman can say, that's my baby father there, and I want my child support. And you got to pay. And it's up to you to prove. No, it ain't. She ain't got to prove nothing. Women can say, oh, he beat me, and you'll go to jail. Well, women are oppressed, man. Women are liberated in England, liberated in America. And this is why, because God said what happened, man. The punishment that God put on our people, that women run from now.
Right.
Women have sex. Women are whores. Some women are whores, Salakia, have sex with bagger man. And then because they feel used now, say, oh, he raped me. And I send man to jail, man. I should have thought. What happened? All right, that's it. See, like, Dagobah got a story for us. You got a story for me? Carry on. Go back to where you was.
So it's like I say, if I could, just on that scripture you brought in Jeremiah, is it similar to how in Deuteronomy 32 and verse 21, where the Most High said, we provoked him to jealousy, so he provoked us to jealousy with these other nations.
Absolutely. And if you want a precept for woman compassing a man, also get, what's the other one? Once again, this is the precept for what's brought out as well. This is the Lord punishment. Give me Isaiah 3 and 12.
Come on.
It's the precept as well. That a woman shall be, one of the punishment was that a woman shall become greater than a man. Now, men are scared of women call the shots. Imagine you go to your slavery and some little woman say, what time do you call this? You got a shot, man. And take it from her. That's ridiculous. Imagine in the animal kingdom, yeah. Imagine the lion is getting cussed out by a fucking rabbit, man. You're like, yo, what's going on here, man?
Right.
And that's how it looks like when some small woman is cussing out a man and calling the shots and running the show. It's crazy. Looking at it's unheard of. It's mad.
But so like you said, it's not even about her size, is it? It's just about her position in the order where the Most High set it as God, Christ, man, and woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what like you said, is what God ordained. But even nature shows that women's are below a man, man. Even if you got a woman who's tall like Naomi Campbell, she's still feminine. She still belongs under a man. Look at her. She cries outside movies. She has a period and cramps, and she'll see a puppy and cry after a puppy. A woman like that ain't aggressive, ain't supposed to be in charge. So even if you take her size out of it, just in nature, naturally, she's more softer than a man. That shouldn't be ruling. That shouldn't be in charge. Something ain't right there, man.
True.
That ain't the hunter. That ain't the provider. That ain't the man in charge who lays down the rules. Look how soft she is, man. Look how soft spoken she is and how calm she is. Look how she likes to nurture the people and nurture and cook and clean. And you'll see a baby on board. So like I see a baby. Listen, I see a baby. I've seen so many. I'm like, oh, another baby.
Right.
Look at that. I want to hug the baby and wrap up this wrap. How can I feed him? I'm like, shit. I'm not. Listen, a man like me, I ain't trying to feed no more babies that ain't mine. So lucky, man. I've done my fair share, man. Women now want to feed more, and that's just in their nature. It's not their nature to rule. But because we sin against God, the Most High tips whole earth upside down, man. And we live in a place where the rulers, which are us, are the servants, man. But the men that's supposed to be ruling are living in every ghetto, man. Are begging for change, man. You know what I mean? In every council estate, every project, man, every ghetto you can think of, man. So, like, anyone got a scripture for me?
Come on, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Right. Now, this is the Lord said, as for my people, children are their oppressors. Who's them children the Bible's talking about?
Is the
it's like so. Oh, go on. Right.
It's like, so if I could, is that like our children?
Faith Israelite groups say that children are our oppressors, man. Have you heard that about? Faith Israelites go, yeah, because children are our oppressors. Talk about the gangs. They said there's a difference between being a gang member and a drug dealer and being an oppressor, man. Let me tell you something. Drug dealers are oppressed themselves. They're different. They said drug dealers don't oppress the whole black nation, man. They might oppress the community. There's someone that oppresses the community and the drug dealer, man, by putting them in jail too, man. There's someone that oppresses black people so much that our kids sell drugs. Don't think so small, man. Faith Israelite group says them drug dealers, them badass kids, man. They oppress us, man. They oppress the neighborhoods, man. He's not talking about them, man. There's someone that oppresses the good neighborhood and them badass kids too by putting them in jail, man. By stopping and frisking them too, man. Go on, Radar.
I was gonna say the white man.
The white man's our oppressor, man. and the Bible calls him a child. Does anyone know why the Bible calls him a child?
Can't.
Come on.
I don't know how to live on this earth.
That's one. That's what I was gonna go to as well. Go on, Rida.
So like, is it, because the way he acts like a child kind of thing. Like even though he's like in power, and the way they rule over is like he's still like a baby kind of way.
Right, if you read the book of I think Wisdom of Solomon, and it speaks about the ungodly, speaks about the white man, and how as a child, you know how children would break their toys, and then cry tomorrow saying, "Oh, I need my toys." The white man will put holes in the ozone layer, then cry about global warming. He'll take oil out the globe, and then say, "Oh man, the earth's upside down." He lives his life like a child, just greedy and hungry and wants everything. He don't say, "Well, what about tomorrow?" He don't say, let's leave some for tomorrow. He wants all of it. He wants all the fossil fuel. He wants all the diamonds, all the resources. He's a child, and that child oppresses us. Any man talking about cut your beard, there's only one type of man that has a beard, man. There's only two people that don't have a beard, Slakia. That's women and children. So what's a man doing cutting his beard, man? You're not a woman, you're not a child, man. Only a child will push something like that. Only someone silly and dumb is living life. A child wants to feel every pleasure, everything that tastes good, feel everything that feels good. And the oppressor does just that. He wants to have sex with everything moving, every drug, every this, every that. He puts it out there and says, have fun, any religion, any philosophy, enjoy it, man. Go live. And that's a child that oppresses us, man. He puts us in jail. He makes laws to oppress us. He stops and frisks black people. Got laws like the SOS laws. Deports black people, sends them home to Jamaica, man, saying, listen, if you ain't got no papers, we're deporting you, man. That's the man that oppresses us. And he oppresses the drug dealers too, man. And the rich black people, man. Don't think too small, man. It's not talking about our children. Our children is talking about this man that's a child, man. In fact, someone get that in Wisdom of Solomon about the ungodly man.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Hold that. But read that way it was about the children are oppressors.
Come on, sir. As for my people, children are the oppressors.
The white man. So imagine this: wise men ain't our oppressors, courageous men ain't our oppressors, but children are our oppressors, man. Children are, man. That should make us jealous. This is the precept where the Lord said what? This is the precept. What precept is talking about? What was this linked with? Anyone know?
Is it the one in Deuteronomy? I think it's 32.
Quote it.
Let me see. It says, I have provoked thee to jealousy with him that is not a people.
There you go, man. The Lord provoked us to jealousy with a foolish nation, with a people that ain't a people. These children, man. That's the point the Lord's making. This is the precept right here. Children are our oppressors, man. Read.
Another one card, sir. And women rule over them.
And women rule over us, man. Women rule, man. We're gonna answer to women. A man say, I've ever heard this one before. Yo, I gotta check with the wife first. I gotta check in with the wife. You ask the man, yo, you coming out? You gotta check in with the wife, you know. This nothing wrong with letting your wife know. Listen, I'm gonna be late today. It's a bit of courtesy. But when a man gotta check in with the wife, like she got the last say, there's a problem, man. God. Women rule over us. Women have to say. Women know everything about God. You know what I mean? Grandma knows everything about God. You want to know about God, you got to go to a woman. You want to know about finances, how to run a house, you got to go to a woman. And that's what it is in the black community. We've been destroyed to the point that we got to go to a woman for guidance. We got to a woman to learn about God. Women always talk about, you men. Women, what's that thing with the woman shaking her hand like you men need to keep the iron. You can't trust you men by yourself. God knows what you do. Women are the ones seen as like responsible in our community. And us men are just considered done. We'll go to a woman for advice and go to a woman for, verification. She got to verify everything we do because we're just dumb. That's what we become in 2024, man. And the Lord made it happen to us. Why? Because we're sinning against him, man. Get me that one in Wisdom of Solomon, Salakia.
It's like the one in Deuteronomy or the one in Wisdom of Solomon, sir?
Wisdom of Solomon about Wabakusha.
Okay. You got that Hakayan.
What was it? Wisdom of Solomon? Let him know where you're reading that. Sorry.
Salakia. Which one is it? Wisdom of Solomon?
2 and verse 1.
2 and verse 1. Okay. Wisdom of Solomon. Which is that in the Apocrypha? Or?
Apocrypha. I've got it right here. I can read it.
Okay.
Go with that.
Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly say, reasoning with themselves.
So this is ungodly reasoning with themselves. So imagine a group of ungodly men talk about the oppressor, reasoning amongst themselves. This is what they talk about when they're in 10 Downing Street. This is what they talk about when in the White House and the Pentagon. This is what the rulers of the white people talk about, the oppressors, the ungodly, which the Bible calls it. This is what they sit down and speak about amongst themselves. Read.
But not all right.
But not all right, meaning this is what they say, but what they're saying ain't right. It's not all right. It's not upright. Read.
Our life is short.
And this is how they think. They say, our life is short, man. Life is short. You only live once. You go have sex with that woman, man. You only live once, man. Yeah, you know, go sniff some coke, man. You're young, man. You only live once. When we taught the opposite, man. We taught the opposite. We taught to die with integrity, man. There was a brother in the Bible that asked him to eat pork and we let you live. And he said, I might as well die, man.
Right.
Ungodly would say, well, you know what? Listen, man, damn that covenant. I'm trying to stay alive here, man. Look at Esau, man. He sold his birthright, man, for some meat. Mm-hmm. Esau said, listen, I'm about to die anyway, man. What good is it to me? You're supposed to die with integrity, man. You're supposed to die and have your birthright, man. That's what you're supposed to have. But they're you're going to die? What good is it? You best should be alive. You're meant to die, man. You're meant to have your integrity, man.
And to lucky us,
come on.
And that's just like every white man. You only live once, is what they say. And enjoy it.
YOLO. They call it YOLO when you only live once. And go, oh, come on. You might as well sell out. I know you're not gay, but you might what do you call it? Experience it. You can't knock it till you try it. That's what they taught, man. When you go to college, John, just go and knock yourself out, man. You hear stories about men going to college and doing some disgusting acts, man. And you tell their parents, go, he's young, man. You know. You tell me, listen, you're not my son no more, man. I'm cutting you off, man.
That's right.
That's right. What? You did what? I'm cutting you off, man. Our culture is different from theirs. Our culture is that you go to the grave knowing that you've never laid down with a man. You keep your integrity, man. Our culture, you go to the grave holding on to your integrity, die for it, man. On the gravestone, say, this is trooper so-and-so, man, was forced to eat pork but didn't eat it. And we look at it and go, rah, that man's honorable, you know.
Serious.
Serious. Their culture is different. Their culture, well, you're gonna die, you might as well, man. That's what they teach their kids, man. And that's what they try to teach us, man. Alban, you might be too young, man, but growing up, we used to watch Bugs Bunny, man. And Alban's like, Bugs who? And the famous saying after every Looney Tune cartoon, man. And what was it? Does anyone know what it was?
But after when the curtain shut?
After every cartoon, man, there's a line they used to always say.
Until next time, folks, I think.
That's one.
I've seen that's all, folks. But it must be
There's one you might remember. He goes, well, if you can't beat them, join them.
Right.
Remember that, Akian?
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I don't hear it so much nowadays, but I did hear it back then.
The Bugs Bunny cartoons, they say, well, you can't beat them, join them, black man. If you can't beat them, die not beating them, man.
Right.
You can't. Right about now, we live in an earth where everyone's eating pork, man. And if I can't get everyone to stop eating pork, I'm not gonna join them. I'm gonna die not eating pork, man. That's the message they teach our kids. So your kid hit 16 now. You know, you taught him to walk a certain way, and he's like, oh, you can't beat them. Might as well just join them.
Goodbye.
They taught him, man. But our culture is different, man. That's how they live, man. We don't know. One radar, we could. We don't, yeah, for sure.
And tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy.
Sorry, read that again, Slap. Read that again.
Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy.
It said, our life is short, man, and tedious means short again. And in the death of no man, there's no remedy, meaning there's no remedy for death. So basically, we're all gonna die one day. Shit, man.
Right.
Death's owed to every single man, so sure, you might as well, man. You might as well eat the horse, ride the horse, have sex with the horse. This is how they live. This is children, man. This is how children live, man. Adults have rules. Adults live a life by a code, but children just live how they want to live. How much times you got to slap kids? Hey, get it out of your mouth. Kids put everything in their mouth, man. Right. That's what this oppressor does. He puts everything in his mouth. He tries everything, tries every last thing, man. As an adult, a man with integrity, you know what to put in your mouth, what not to put in your mouth, but a child don't. And that's why the oppressor is compared to the child, because he puts everything in his mouth, man. I mean, he tries everything, man, woman, dog, cat, rat. He puts everything in his mouth, not literally, When I say he put everything in his mouth, but he tries everything. But as an adult, you're supposed to know what to try, what not try. You're meant to know what's good and what's not good. But this man wants everything, man. Suck it down, boy. You dropped your bad shooting. It's a luck, yeah. Yeah, felt like you cover. Go on. Keep reading.
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
There's no man that can return from the grave. We're all gonna die one day, man. Read.
Verse 2. For we are born at all adventure.
Come on.
And we shall be hereafter.
Come on.
As though we had never been.
There you go. They're gonna say we're born and we're gonna die and everyone's gonna forget about us, man. It's like we've never been, so shit, we might as well live it, man. Listen, the whole chapter talking about how they live, man. It's disgusting. But the point I'm making is, yeah, they are children, man. These are the people that rule over us. These are the people that, imagine this, Alban, these are the people that destroy the planet that the kids have to live in. Go on, sis.
Right.
I written of. Bear me a second, Hakim.
First Corinthians 14, 12, about 19. I understand that tongues is not what the church do, but Paul is saying unknown tongue is referred to spiritual gift, and he keeps repeating, like, this is spiritual thing.
Okay.
Done in order. So what's he talking about, and it has to be interpreted in next verse.
Someone give me 1 Corinthians 14.
Yeah.
So 14 and what, 19?
Yeah. 12 to 19.
I got 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 12.
So from one, Baba Kushar. So this is the question was what? Talking about tongues. According to the Christian church, tongues is what? An unknown language, your hashkala, bashkala. Let's find out what tongues is. This whole chapter, Paul's speaking about, we're going to find out what Paul's speaking about. 14 and 1.
Can't. 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 1. Follow after charity.
So Paul
and
saying,
desire.
Paul saying, follow after charity. Charity is brotherly love. According to the Bible, I'll bring it afterwards. Charity is not giving to the poor.
Right.
Today is, according to the Bible, charity is not giving to the poor. Paul says, though I have charity and give to the poor. I'll get it later, but according to the Bible, charity, brother, love, Salaki. Keep it in.
Can't. Follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts.
And Paul saying desire spiritual gift. What's a spiritual gift? Anyone know? Christians make like spiritual gifts. You touch a man and he's whole again. And you touch a man and he walks again. Go on, sis.
Is it something from the Most High that you can't do in your own ways?
Exactly. Spiritual gift is something from the Most High that helps the truth, man. Right. Spiritual. It's spiritual. You sewing garments is a spiritual gift. A brother that can talk in a couple languages and he uses it to help the school is a spiritual gift. A brother that can understand breakdown and teach it back is me teaching right now is a spiritual gift. Not anyone can do it. A brother that can understand the Bible, is a spiritual gift. That's what a spiritual gift is. To be spiritual means to keep the law. And if you got a spiritual gift, it's something that can help in the school, something spiritual. That's what it's on about. It's not talking about, I can levitate off the ground. Right. To be spiritual, a spiritual gift is something that helps in the truth. Alban got a spiritual gift, man. The way Alban can chop up them videos and hold that camera, that's a spiritual gift, man. Hakian got a spiritual gift, the way he's talking to him and got that good London accent and the clean. Nobody know that clean, you got that clean accent.
Right.
Clean, man. Mine now, I'm all brummy. Everyone's like, slow down, man. You talk too fast, man. Hakian be like, you see his street speakings. Hakian be like, what's your thoughts on abortion? Clean as day, man. Clear, man. Like, sounds good, man. Those are spiritual gifts. Different gifts, but all spiritual and all they're all here to help the truth. Read on.
Can't, sir. For he, Sakya, and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy.
There you go. So there's many people that got many gifts, but Paul's saying, listen, despite all the gifts, I'd rather a man teach, man. You know what I'm saying? There's man that can speak tongues and do this and do all that. Paul would rather that you just teach, man. He'd rather everyone be teachers, but he knows everyone can't be. So he said, I would rather everyone teach, man. Read.
Can't. For he that speaketh in an unknown tongue speaketh not unto men, but unto God.
Right. So this is the part now. They say, oh shit, this is the got you now. They say they're speaking an unknown tongue. He's speaking to God. See, it's a spiritual language that no man knows. So this language that no man knows, man. It's secret, man. We're gonna find out why he's saying you speak to God. Read.
Can't. For no man understandeth him.
Read. So yeah, so they'll read that and go, see, no man understands me. It don't matter if you're in China, in Jamaica, wherever you are, it's an unknown language that only you and God know. No man knows. Read.
Howbeit in the spirit he speaketh mysteries.
There you go. This man speaking mysteries. No one don't understand what he's talking about. Read.
Con. But he that prophesieth speaketh unto men to edification.
But he that prophesies, he that teaches, they got a man that's speaking in tongues, another language. It's good, but no one understands what he's saying. But he that teaches edifies, man. To edify means to give clarification, to make man go, okay, look what I'm doing right now. I'll give you a scripture, I break it down, I back it up with edification, teaching.
Right.
To edify someone is to give a breakdown and to give him clarification. That's what it means to edify. Read.
Con. And exhortation.
Read.
And comfort.
And comfort, man. You edify brothers, you comfort brothers, you break the scripture down, you make something that was dark light to them, make brothers go, okay, you make brothers change their life. They learned that something was wrong that they didn't know before, and now they change their life around. You teach them how to run their marriage. All these things bring comfort to a brother, man. Read.
Con. He that speaketh in an unknown tongue edifieth himself.
But any man speak in an unknown tongue edifies himself. He don't edify nobody, man. He ain't teaching nobody. No one ain't coming off crack because you can speak this unknown tongue. No one ain't fixing their life because you got an unknown tongue. No one knows the white man's the devil because you're speaking in a language that they don't understand. Paul said, I'd rather you edify and break it down, man. Read.
Con. But he that prophesieth edifieth the church.
Well, he that prophesies edifies the school, man. That church, the word church just means a gathering of Israelites. Today, that word's so Christian. In the UPK, we don't even use it, man. Right. It's in the Bible, but it means the school. It edifies the school, man. Like how you got Paul speaking to the school of what Corinthians here. So it's saying any man that prophesies or breaks stuff down, he prophesies, he edifies everyone in that school, man. Read.
Con. I would that ye all spake with tongues.
And Paul says, I wish every man spake in tongues, man. I wish for time's sake, speak in tongues and speak in another language. And Paul said, I wish every man could speak another language, man. Read.
Con. But rather that ye prophesied.
But I'd rather you prophesy, man. I'd rather you prophesy, man. Listen, there's loads of gifts out there. Some brothers got the gift of tongues, speaking other languages, and so forth. But Paul's saying, despite all that, despite all the good talents it is, I'd rather every man be a teacher, man. Read.
Right. Con. For greater is he that prophesieth than he that speaketh with tongues.
Keep going. What? Which verse you at?
I'm at verse 5.
Come on.
Con. Except he interpret that the church may receive edifying.
Right. So it's saying this. It's saying, read that part again.
Con. For greater is he that prophesieth than he that speaketh with tongues.
Right. So greater is better to prophesy than to speak in another language. That's what tongues are. To speak in another language. Read.
Con, sir. For Slakia, except
stop. So it's better to be a teacher and make people understand you than to speak in another language. Except the only way is it cool for a man to speak in tongues over a man prophesying is read.
Except he interpret that the church may receive edifying.
Right, now this is the problem. This is how we know when it says an unknown language, it's not talking about a language not spoken of in earth. How do we know that? How do we know from what we just read?
So like if I could.
Come on.
Because it said the word interpret, so it can be interpreted. It can be translated.
Exactly. Meaning what he's saying can be interpreted. Right. Interpreter, a man speaks French. I remember like, yo, bonjour, je m'appelle. And an interpreter will go, he said, hello, my name is. That's an interpreter. Right. This language must have been spoken in the earth for a man to interpret, man. What they speak in church, or the hashkala, bashkala, it cannot be interpreted. Right. The tongues that they're talking about is not the tongues of the Bible. Tongues of the Bible are talking about another language, which can be interpreted. When it says a man speaks to God, it's speaking what? If you're speaking a language and nobody understands it, he's speaking to God, man.
Right.
Who heard that saying in the UK? The man goes, yo, what is it on about, man? And what do people say? God knows. Yeah, I have no idea. Right. That's what it means by he's speaking to God, man. You're speaking French, showing off in the school, yeah, man, and breaking it down. Man, like, yo, what did he say? God knows what he said. That's what it means by you speak to God, man. Meaning we don't understand you. and prophesy is better than a man that can speak in another language, unless the only how speaking in tongues is good and profitable is if someone else can interpret for you, man.
That's right.
What good is it? What good is it you're telling me to get off coke in French? I'll tell you when it's good. When a man can interpret it, man, and break it down and make me say, okay. What good is it you're breaking our revelations, man, in French? I'll tell you when it's good. When a man understands it, man. When a man goes, okay. What good is it you're telling a woman's wrong to have an abortion, but it's in French? It's good when someone can interpret it for her, man, and make her change her life. That's when it's good, man. Read.
Another one. Verse 6. Now, brethren, if I come unto you speaking with tongues, what shall I profit you, except I shall speak to you either by revelation or by knowledge?
Paul say, look, man, if I came to you speaking Spanish and French and this and Italian, what good is it, man? What good is it, man? Let's break it down first. I just come here flexing and showing off, showing how it's called bilingual, showing you how bilingual I am and I speak, multi languages. What good is it, man? You're not gonna change your life. You ain't gonna edify. You're not gonna understand. What was your question? What chapter verse? Your question?
12 to 19, because
no, sir.
It's like the order of it, and then everyone's speaking.
No, sir. Where are you now, Alban?
I'm at verse 6 there.
Keep going.
What shall I profit you, except I shall speak to you either by revelation or by knowledge or by prophesying or by doctrine?
Okay, keep reading. Paul saying basically, what should I profit you? What good is it if I speak in tongues, man? I gotta break down the revelation to you, the Bible. What good is it if I'm speaking in tongues, man? Just flexing and speaking in Arabic and this language and that language. What good is it unless I interpret it, man? Read.
Right. And even things without life giving sound.
And Paul saying even things without life, even give me something that ain't got life that makes a sound. A bell. Paul saying, what good is it if you got a bell, but it's making the sound of, for instance, fire alarm. Mm-hmm. What good is it if your fire alarm is making the noise of fucking the ice cream man? The whole point of a fire alarm is to make you go, oh shit, smoke. What good is it if that smoke alarm is making the ice cream man sound? What good is it? And he's saying likewise, what good am I if I'm talking to you in a sound that you can't understand me? That's what Paul's saying. Keep it in.
Whether the pipe or harp.
There you go. With a pipe or a harp, that's a horn. That means get ready. You know what I mean? That's a school bell. That means get ready for my class.
Right.
This is the drums. This means this. Even things in life give a certain sound so you can understand it. And Paul's saying, so what good is it if me as a man is breaking stuff down to you? You don't understand it, man. Read.
Except they give a distinction in the sounds. How shall it be known what is piped or harped?
Come on, man. Paul just said what I said right there, man. Except to be a distinction in the sound, certain things make certain noises, man. Make you say, oh, it's this time, it's that time. You know what I mean? The alarm clock makes a certain sound, make you wake up, man. Imagine now you're meant to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and your alarm clock's playing some lullabies, man. You're gonna get sleep even deeper, man. Everything got a certain sound for its purpose. Go on, Hakian.
If I may, just to add an example, if you had a dog and he didn't do his job and bark when the neighbors or someone knock on the door, you get rid of him because there's no point having him.
Come on, man. Hakian, you're absolutely correct, man. The dog barks to make you say, hold on, yo, what's wrong? He don't usually bark. Something's wrong there. He's saying even regular sounds. He's using using another language as an example, because speaking another language is another sound. But what good is it if you can't understand it, man? What good is it if your dog don't bark? What good is it if your alarm clock don't go off? It's no good, man. And what good is a man breaking down the Bible in a language that nobody understands, man? Read.
God, and so like if I could.
Come on.
And like we got brothers in the school that have this gift of tongue. Like we speak multiple languages. Like for example, you got, you know what I'm saying, Captain Ashaparian with the Spanish and the Puerto Rican. You got Officer Bracky Allah right here. He's speaking French. He said, ISUPK à la maison de la vérité.
You had to give me this thing. The brothers on the chat here just asking for attention. You know, asking for attention, writing in capitals and all commas and stuff. The Albans had to, man. So like, carry on.
But let me prophesy. I said the ISUPK is the home of the truth. He said that in French, and I believe this is Creole right here.
There's a brother in the school called you don't know Aban. Yeah, man. He's over at Brazil. And this brother learned Portuguese quick, man. Quick. I mean, like, about how quick we talking about? He used the app and learned Portuguese in a couple of months, and now he's over the school in Brazil. That's a brother gifted with the spirit of tongues.
Right.
Something that takes brothers years to learn. This brother learned it quick, man. Fast. I kid you not. He's over at Brazil and he speaks fluent Portuguese, man. We've heard him. In fact, yeah, you go to ISUPK Brazil, he teaches class. This brother born and bred in America, the Judite, got no ties to Brazil at all, and learned Portuguese quick. He has a spirit. The spirit is with him. For him to learn it so quick is in it. It's his thing. You know, some things that is your thing. That's what it means by in the spirit. He learned that language. That's the spirit of tongues. You know what I mean? Read on.
Count of one kind.
You got like this is bracket I don't count because bracket I let man let French from 50. You don't get them props bracket. That's a luck, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's like in verse 8. For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Exactly, man. Imagine you're on a watchtower and you see a gang of an army coming towards you. The man goes, "Oh shit, let's get the warriors ready," and he blows the horn, and you know a different sound comes out, man, or no sound comes out. How would everyone get prepared for the battle, man? If a prophet is teaching people, get off drugs, man, get off cocaine, the Lord's coming back, man, and come to the ISUPK 394, pay your tithes, and he's saying all this in French in front of English-speaking people, he's wasted his time, man. So, like, have you done?
Count of one kind. So likewise ye, except ye utter by the tongue words easy to be understood.
There you go. And it goes, just like you utter words by the tongue easy to be understood, man. Likewise you, mean even you, man. The same way how a horn should make a certain sound, you also need to make a certain sound so people can understand. Right. Read.
Count of one kind.
And that goes for pastors too, man. That goes for pastors too. There's pastors that speak English, and pastors speak English, but they say stuff that no one can understand, man. So stop trying to flex, man. Teach the people, man. You're them pastors with them big words and economically and seally and clearly and what sharpness there, man. Talk, say words are easily understood, man. What good is it? All right, everyone knows that your vocabulary is broad. Everyone knows that you got big vocation, but no one understands you, man. Speak to the people in a language they can understand, man. Terminologies that they can understand, man. So luck, yeah, keep it in.
Count of the one kind. So I'm at verse.
Where you at?
I'm in verse 9, sir.
9, so luck, yeah. All right, what's this? What part you want, sis? Give me verse 12.
Verse 12. Even so ye, for as much as ye are zealous of spiritual gifts.
There you go. So Paul's saying, I know you're zealous of spiritual gifts. Everybody wants to be, different. Nobody wants to be the boring old teacher, man. Everybody wants to be the new. Everybody wants to be the TikTok man or the this man. So I get you. You're zealous over spiritual gifts. You're zealous. Zealous means to have zeal means to be enthusiastic. Right. You're enthusiastic. You got passion. Having spiritual gifts. So I get you, man. Read.
Count of the one kind. Seek that ye may excel to the edifying of the school.
There you go, man. And you can say church. Paul said, I know you got a zeal for spiritual gifts. Everybody wants to be the guy, with the drone and this. There's nothing wrong with it. But Paul's saying, I'd rather you just teach, man. So I'd rather you excel in teaching, man. That way more brothers can come off drugs. More brothers can get off the streets. I know everybody wants a spiritual gift. Everybody wants to be, the big man. But just teach, man. That's what Paul's saying. Read.
Count of the one kind. Verse 13. Wherefore, let him that speaketh in an unknown tongue pray that he may interpret.
There you go, man. And Paul saying, I pray don't always mean pray like so. Like, in the Bible where it says, like, I pray you. Like, Esau said, I pray you, give me some of that meat. You get me? It means like I beg you. Say, any man that's speaking an unknown tongue, I beg you, man, have an interpreter, man. Please make sure you got an interpreter. Make sure someone breaks it down for you. That's what it means to pray. Don't see it as pray and then the spirit comes upon you and you can interpret it now as well. Saying pray that you have it interpreted to. Like, when spirit goes, you must pray that, like, you know what I'm on about, right?
Can't
like,
say,
someone goes, no, listen, you must pray that someone comes home at night, because I ain't playing. That's what it means. Right. Not in the sense of pray, and then all of a sudden you can interpret. It's like a Alban.
No, it's like, I was just going to say, like even with myself, like sometimes sometimes words I use might not be kind of easily understood because I don't know I work in a kind of professional field, so sometimes I'll use like random words. But then brothers will ask me, well, what do you mean by that? Or sisters will ask me, what do you mean when you say that? And that's what it's saying. It's like pray that you may interpret. So even it could be a different language, or it, like as you said, so with pastors they just use ridiculous words that nobody understands. In the ISUPK, we ain't afraid to ask somebody to interpret. What do you mean by this? Or could you translate? You know what I'm saying? Is that what I was saying, sir?
If I may, sir.
Come on.
And the reason for all of this is, if I could add, sir, is that we were spread out into all nations. Yeah. So we have different tongues because, or different languages because we've been spread out to the four corners of the earth. So you'll see a black man in talking Spanish because it's been colonized, and you got black people in France and Portugal and all over the world. So to speak in tongues and not be able to reach these people, there would be no point. Just to add to that one.
Absolutely. What you're saying is right. Our brothers speak different languages. And that's why brothers are going to speak different languages. But when you do, don't just do it for the sake of it, man. Right. Do it to edify, man. Do it so brothers say, okay, I understand. Do it for teaching. Don't just do it to show, man, that that you're bilingual and you speak 4 different languages, because it don't serve no purpose, man. You know what I mean? We done?
Khan, the one Khan. Verse 14. For if I pray in an unknown tongue, my spirit prayeth, but my understanding is unfruitful.
There you go. So Paul said, if I pray in an unknown tongue, my spirit, meaning me, we say, read that part again, my spirit prayeth, like I'm praying, but what I'm doing it for is unfruitful. To be fruitful, that means to be fruitful. To be fruitful means like if a tree is fruitful, it means it's giving forth fruit. If an apple tree is fruitful, it's giving forth apples. I'm praying, I'm putting the work in, but it's unfruitful. No one's coming in the truth. No one's coming off drugs. Brothers ain't walking through these doors because no one understands. What man?
It says my understanding. I don't understand. It says if I pray, I understand the spirit, but my understanding is unfruitful.
Say my understanding is unfruitful. Meaning, basically, what I do, my understanding is unfruitful. Like everything I know, like my understanding. Right, Paul got understanding. Yeah, he understands the Bible. And what does he do with that understanding? There you go. So all that understanding and wisdom and okay, I understand Revelation. I understand Corinthians. It's fruitful. You might as well not understand it for shit because you're not teaching nobody. You feel me? All the things you understand is unfruitful. No one ain't knowing about it. You know Revelation breakdown. I'm teaching it in French to man that don't speak French. All of my understanding is unfruitful. I got the understanding so that you can get the understanding, but you don't understand it because I'm praying in another language. It's unfruitful. It's not a fruit. A tree that's unfruitful is a tree that's not giving fruit. Imagine an apple tree that's not producing apples. That tree is unfruitful. The point of an apple tree is to produce more apples, more apples, more apples. And Paul said, I got all this understanding. Pause that tree, pause the apple tree. What's Paul? It pours an apple tree, and Paul understands the Bible. What fruit is he supposed to produce? Does anyone know?
Apples, sir. Apples, right?
Yeah,
apples. The apples, sir.
Right, Paul is the tree,
right?
And he got understanding of the Bible. If everything is supposed to reproduce, what is Paul supposed to reproduce? What fruit is Paul supposed to bring forward? Go on, sis. Exactly. If I understand the truth, I'm a tree which brings forth more myself. I'm supposed to bring forth more people like me that understand the Bible, that come off drugs, that come off weed, crack, and all sorts of stuff.
Right.
But if they don't understand, then it's unfruitful. There won't be no brothers like me.
Is it same to bring? If I could say about the fig tree, I don't know if this is manifold with that, where Christ looked at the fig tree and it's supposed to have fruits, but it didn't have fruits. I don't know if we could go down there. It might be stretching it.
Yes, that fig tree was actually literal. That was it. Paul's using an example.
Right.
That fig tree was a literal tree that didn't bring that dared to bring no fruit to Christ, man. You know what I mean? Imagine this, but listen, I don't know about topic, man, but listen, when people think of Christ, they think Christ some softy, man. Christ a bad man, man. Imagine you're such a bad man that a tree better have fruit when I need it, man. Right. When hungry, the tree better bring forth fruit. That tree did have no fruit, man, when Christ was hungry. Listen, a man like that, you don't want to mess with, man. You know, imagine that we know some bad men out there and you better have their money. Imagine a man here that, yo, tree, you better have my fruit, man. Down to the tree, better have my fruit, man. Yo, listen. You pray with Christ if you want. Listen, man. I read that scripture. I said, damn, it's serious, man. The tree had no fruit for Christ, and Christ cursed the tree, man. The scripture where Christ cursed the wind dared blow too hard on Christ, and Christ cursed the wind, man, and the wind stopped. That's the king we serve, man.
Right.
Lucky, I'm not some man that dare not have my money. I've never met a man that tree dare not have no fruit for him. I ain't met that kind of man yet, man. So lucky.
Okay. It's like if I could.
Come on.
Just on this verse, so he says, "For if I pray in an unknown tongue, my spirit prayeth, but my understanding is unfruitful." It's like in the ISUPK, like we say the prayers in the Hebrew, but then we translate it into the English. So everybody that doesn't understand the Hebrew can understand what it is we're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because if we just read the Hebrew, if I just taught the Lashwan Kodash and I spoke the whole thing in Hebrew, it would be unfruitful. Nobody would learn anything.
Exactly. Now when the brother said, when we do prayers in another language, straight away interpret them.
Right.
You know, I don't everyone don't like the Sabbath service. I said, lucky, you know, I feel sorry for you. I don't care. It is what it is.
Right.
Because the whole Sabbath service we're praying and interpreting.
Right.
You know, I've seen you brothers at Passover, you know, talk about your legs are aching and whatnot. But listen, we pray, then we interpret, man. It's what we do, man, in the UPK.
That's right.
We don't just pray and man, like, what's that about? We let people know. And that was the whole point of Corinthians. This ain't no church up in here, man. No Christian church, man. We let everyone know what we're doing. Why? So brothers can go home and say, we've learned something today. With the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. We're in the school of what's it called? Performing arts and, you know, dancing and singing now, man. We learn here, man. So that answers the question. Was there any more on that? It's okay. Any more? That's what we're now. To 19. Go on, keep going.
Verse 15. What is it then? I will pray with the spirit and I will pray with the understanding also.
And Paul said, I'll do both, man. Not one. He said, if you're going to pray with an unknown tongue, do it with the spirit and understanding also, meaning what he's saying in the verses above. What interpret it to, man, make man understand also and with the spirit, man. Read.
Right.
What's the gift? I'm going to use my gift and understanding also, not just my gift. I'm going to use that spiritual gift and I'm going to make brothers understand it also, man. Read.
I will sing with the spirit and I will sing with the understanding also.
There you go, man. I'm going to use that spiritual gift to sing or to use, I'm going to use that, whatever the spiritual gift may be, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to make brothers understand also. Meaning what? You got a spiritual gift, which is holding the camera or chopping up videos, man. Use that gift, but you also use it to make brothers understand also. You speak in other tongues, fair enough, man. Use that spirit, man, but use it to make brothers understand also. Use them both, man. Go on.
Right. Let them know that spiritual gift ain't Christian songs. That's like UPK music for me.
There you go, man. Spiritual gift, you know, anything that helps the school, man. And even when it's our singers, so I ain't talking about, you know, hymns, man. It's about UPK songs. Like brothers got the spirit to rap. Right. And brothers use that in the school, man, to have the black party and to make music for you to bump in your car, man, because you can't be playing Kurt Franklin. They make music for masculine music for us, man. Music that, you know, benefits the Lord, man, and benefits the school. And we use that for what? We use that gift for understanding also, man. To make brothers understand also, man. Not to flex on brothers, not show brothers how wise you are. What good is that, man? Read.
Else, when thou shalt bless with the spirit, how shall he that occupied the room of the unlearned say amen at thy giving of thanks?
Come on, man. This is how you know it's talking about languages, man. Paul saying you're speaking an unknown tongue. How is a man meant to go? Amen. Like true, man. That's true. That's deep, you know. How can a man? You got a spiritual gift. You're speaking in spirit, and you know you're talking 4 different languages. You're moving. Imagine this. You move from France to Spanish, and you're flipping it around with the Lashwan Kodash. That's all good. How can a man, an unlearned man, it says here, say, oh, can't. Amen. Amen means so big, like amen, like okay, I get that, man. How can a man say that, man? How is it possible? Read.
Seeing he understandeth not what thou sayest.
He don't understand what you're saying. This man sitteth in the room of the unlearned, meaning he's an unlearned man, and you're too busy flexing and showing how bilingual you are. This man can't say, okay, I get you. He don't understand the words you said, man. Read.
For thou verily givest thanks well, but the other is not edified.
There you go. You give thanks well. You're breaking it down. You're speaking the truth, man. You're giving thanks well. You're praying in the unknown tongue. It's very good, but no one understands what you're saying. So what you're doing is correct, but no one understands what you're saying, man. Read.
Khan. Verse 18. I thank my God. I speak with tongues more than ye all.
And listen, man, Paul said, listen, if any man should be boasting, it should be me. I speak more language than all of you, man. And for anyone that knows Paul spoke what? Latin. Paul spoke Latin, Greek, Hebrew. The scripture in the Bible where Paul was speaking to the Roman. I remember, yo, I can speak Greek. Paul was bilingual, man. Paul said, anyone wants to flex me, I speak more language than all of you, man. If anyone wants to show up, I speak more. Paul was a man that grew up, went to a good school, the Pharisee, was taught properly, raised up under the feet of Gamaliel, a good background. You know, today you got a brother that goes to Harvard and Oxford, and that was Paul back then, man. Raised in the law. And Paul said, if anyone wants to boast, I can boast more than you, man. Listen, my mom, listen, I speak English. I speak enough languages, man. Read.
Khan and one Khan. Yet in the church, I had rather speak 5 words with my understanding, that by my voice I might teach others also, than 10,000 words in an unknown tongue.
And listen, Paul said he'd rather say the white man's the devil, man, in English.
That's right.
Than break down all of Revelation in an unknown tongue, man. Paul said I'd rather speak 5 words. The white man's devil slightly before. But Paul said he'd rather speak 5 words. He'd rather speak 5 words than break down all this and break down that, and nobody understands, man. He'd rather say 5 words. He'd rather say the white man's the devil than go to a church service, man, where everyone's talking in tongues and hashkala bashka and Lord hear thee and deely and thou and all this and all these big words to confuse the people, man. So that's your question. What he understands? All right, when you read the Bible is written in Old English. So to read it in Old English. For instance, the Bible says, be not careful. What's talking about? No, be not careful. There you go. But be careful today means what? Be responsible. Be careful. The Bible saying, you know, cross the road and don't look both ways. Be careful back then meant being full of cares. But the Bible goes, don't be not careful. I mean, don't be full of cares and worrying. That's what it's talking about. And when it's understanding, it means the stuff that I understand. The things I understand is unfruitful, is no good if nobody else knows it. That's what it means. Where's that now?
23.
Give me verse 23.
Verse 23. If therefore the whole church be come together in one place, and all speak with tongues, and there come in those that are unlearned or unbelievers, will they not say that ye are mad?
There you go. And Paul said, listen, man, imagine a man come new to the school, fresh, or black, or a young man, and he saw you speaking French, you speaking this, everyone flexing. He go, what the fuck? I'm leaving this shit. Boy, I came to the school, I ain't learned nothing, man. You man are mad. Say, I know you want to flex and show how great you are, but if a young man came into school and, you know, you're too busy flexing with your French and this, that, and no one's breaking it down, no one's saying, yo, what you said was this, and you're boasting with your Lashawan Kodash, you know, I speak the Lashawan and the Kha and the Abaga, I'm breaking the alphabet. If a young man came in like, yo, I went to that school, you know, and the Lodge Road, what happened was any good? You couldn't tell, you know, this one man was speaking this language, one speaking that. I don't know, they look mad to me. That's what the Bible says. That's how I feel when I go to the church. I look around and see a man saying hashkala, bashkala. It's ridiculous, man. I think they're mad. They're actually mad. That's your question.
I just didn't get how the church where they come up with that.
Okay, like that Paul saying, if everyone's in the church, in the school speaking crazy languages, you think, whoa, he's not mad. I won't be going there again. That's great, learn nothing, man. You feel me? But yeah. Any more questions?
I think there was still. I know we was in Isaiah where we was reading about the. I think we finished that point though.
Yeah, go back to where Isaiah Slack. I can read it Slack here, if you could.
Go on, if you could read Isaiah 3 and 12.
Good one, Carl. Can you put the light up for me? Not that one, right? The normal, if you can, please. Isaiah 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Come on.
And women rule over them.
There you go, man. A woman rule over us, man. The same church we were talking about. Where everyone's speaking in tongues, man. Who thinks in charge of the whole thing? It's a woman, man. It's always a woman with a big hat. Always a woman with a big dress. Why? Because that woman, we've been told that what women know everything, man. Women's the one that we go to. We go to for advice, but it shouldn't be a woman, it should be a man.
That's right. That's right. Could have one card. They which lead thee cause thee to err.
There you go. And they that lead us, them same women, them same oppressors, they that lead us cause us to err, man. Err means what? To go in the wrong direction. Your pastor, the Christian church, the Muslim mosque, Rastafarianism, what's it called? Faith Israelite groups, Egyptology, all them people, they are leaders, man. And every last one of them causes us to go in the wrong direction, man. Our leaders were them in the 80s. Our leaders were them Rastas, man. Yo, we them Rastas, man, with a hand like this. We thought it was righteous, man, and they caused us to be weed heads, man. Caused us to be drug addicts, man, and like white women, man. We like back in the day, we used to like the what's it called, what's it called again? Black Muslims, man, Malcolm X, man, and they caused us to err, man. Caused us to serve some Arab god, man. Caused us to serve drugs, man. These are our leaders. The Egyptologists, they make us love Africans and hate our own people, man. Look at the Africans like they're somebody, man. All of our leaders cause us to err, man. Let me tell you something. Commander Johanna is our leader, man. Under Christ, we got a leader called Christ, and Christ put a man in charge called Commander Johanna, man. And he's the only leader that won't cause black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians to err, man. In the UPK, under this good leadership, is the only place where I've seen black men come off weed, man. Come off drugs, man. We're the only place where I've seen healthy families, man. And good kids that get good grades, man, and put it in it and get put in the right direction, man. Right, nowhere else have I seen it, man. Nowhere else. All them kids that was raised up on the Rastafarian backgrounds, I know all of them, man. We grew up in the same generation, and every last one of them are damn near in prison on weed. Let me tell you, Big Nasty was one of them, man. Big Nasty was one of them. Said it, and look at him, man. Weed head, man. An overweight weed head, man. That listen, overweight number one, and he's a weed head too, man. He's not gonna live long, man. Why? Because them people that led him caused him to err, man. The Christian church, forget about it. They led all of us to err. They're the ones that raised our grandparents, man. And raised our parents, man. And look at us now, man. Single parent homes, black on black crime, police brutality. They led us astray, man. They led us in the wrong direction, man.
So like you said, would you say that the Lord has give the man the wisdom and not the woman?
Say that again.
Would you say that God has given man the wisdom?
God's given man dominion,
right?
And his woman is the help meet for him. She's the help. She's not his co-boss, not his co-partner. She is his help meet. Supposed to help him, man.
So like you said, so how do you do it in a household with a wife, that tries to be dominant over the husband by maybe certain things she says in the way she says it, which come across maybe dominant or usurping authority over the man. How would someone, even a listener, and for myself, how would you be able to? What's the best way to deal with that situation there, if you could, Salaki?
You do what we always do, man. You know what I mean? You do what we always do in the UPK, man. And what? Fight, man. We go to camp, but what do we do? We fight with our words, man. And likewise, in the house, you fight, man. You got a woman that's dominant. Fight, man, with your words, man. Tell us, yo, we do this today. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Fight, man. That's the only way you can do it. It's the only way. Saying, how do you train a dog? A dog will piss on your rug, man. You give up. You train him, and you're gonna piss on your rug again, and you keep doing it, man. That dog's well trained. You just keep going back and forth with your wife. Listen, you gotta argue and cuss and go round after round. You do it, man, until she's trained and find out that you run things. Let me tell you something, Hakayan. Dojo, do you have to make more than your woman financially to be in charge? He's making sure, man. Yeah. Yo, I don't give a damn if your woman makes six figures, man, and she got a nice car and the flashy car and the jewels and the big house, man. That man you have sex with is your man.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. In Michael Jackson's household, Michael Jackson made all the money, man. The Jackson 5, the kids, Janet, made all the money, man. But guess who's in charge, man? Joe Jackson was in charge, man. All that money went to him. Who cares who makes the most, man? Who cares who makes the most? Who cares who brings them the bread, man? Serena and Venus Williams, their dad didn't play no tennis. Their dad wasn't playing in Wimbledon. They was. Well, listen, he told them what time to go to bed, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. Black man, just the fact what's between your legs, which is your rod, makes you in charge, man. And don't no woman tell you what's going on, whatever. And what you do is you go to war with her, man. Go to war with her. When she gives you attitude, we ain't doing that, so we are. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Tell her, man, look her dead in the eyes, so we are. And then, you know, just like anything, after a while, man, she get tired of arguing and she'll give in. Or if you don't give in, let her go, man. She ain't worth having.
Right.
She ain't worth having. Let some next man have that problem, man. When you see it, when you're walking and you see with the next man, just look and shake your head like, I'm sorry. He's laugh like, if he only knows, man. I'll give him 6 months. I'll give him 6 months. That could be another sucker's problem, man.
God.
But a good woman will change. And that's what you do. That's what you do. Hakayan, you go to war, man, like we do with everything else. How did we beat cigarettes? We went to war with cigarettes, man.
That's right.
We had the shakes and the itching, and we said, I'm not smoking it, man.
Right.
We said, do not smoking. And we had sleepless nights and nightmares and cold sweats, man. Until one day the cigarette said, oh, fuck it, man. I'll find somebody else to bother, man. I like how we do, man. You go to war with her, man. You open that mouth for yours, man. Tell her, no, shut up, man.
Right.
And she'll cuss back. You cuss back, and you don't let her get the last word in, man. Any side up cheek or anything, man, just keep going back and forth, man. Right. Go for round, man, until she learns who's in charge. And if she don't learn who's in charge, then listen, she can be in charge of some next nigga, man. Listen, she can tell some next man when to go to bed.
That's right.
She can tell some next man whose car this is and kick out the next man. You know, we don't need that. We know our worth, man.
Right.
That's what you got.
Right. Heavy. Thor said that's heavy.
No problem.
But like you said, just to add to everyone that's listening, we love our women. We do. We don't hate them. We love them. But he's just giving me an answer to how a question that I asked him. But in the UPK, we love all our wives.
Listen, we love them too much, man. We love them too much, but we don't tolerate certain behaviors. Like, that's right. We love them so much here that we don't tolerate certain behaviors, man. So, there's men out there that will. Bag of them, loads of them, man, that will, man. And you know, Lord with that guy, man, but we don't have it, man. So, we don't care. We don't care about dimples. We don't care about like dimples. We don't tolerate certain behaviors, man.
Right. And so, like, if I could,
go on.
It's like it's not something that's strange, or it's not something that you kind of even need to give a description for. Like, even your child, you love your child, so you're not going to tolerate them being disrespectful. You're not going to tolerate them trying to assert authority over you because you keep them safe. You're responsible for them.
Now let me ask you a question, Alban. Does that mean that a woman can't talk? Does that mean that a woman can't say something to you and make you say, "Oh shit, you're right"? You know, you're right. What you said, your idea is better than mine. Does that mean that?
Like, a woman can definitely have some good ideas. She can help you with, I'm saying, so many things. But
what's the precept that a woman can be right?
Let me see. Is it the one with the woman that her husband that was a fool? Is it that one or?
So you got Abigail and Nabal. You also got Cast That Woman and the Bun Child Away. Then you also got Deborah. There were times where women got some good advice. You go, okay, cool. We don't mean that woman can't talk. The problem is that woman trying to run shit, man. That's the behaviors we don't tolerate, man.
That's right.
Talk about where you going. No, you're not. Them things we don't tolerate, man. You know, if your woman tells you can't go out, go out, man. Purposely go out. If you got nowhere to go, man, go in the park, man. Go in the park and sit down and show her that listen, I'm going out, man. Come to Karathya's, man. Explain to me. So what it was, man. I go, oh, okay, come sit down, man.
Right.
We make sure you come to piss her off. Yeah, make sure you come home at 6 o'clock in the morning, man.
In the morning.
Make sure, she learns to shut her mouth, man.
That's right.
No, so it's not about like it's more the authorities to rule over, so she can have an opinion. But she can say,
of course, a woman have an opinion, but again, that opinion is valid. Invalid, like a woman can say, a man can say, I think we should do this. A woman should go, I think we should do that. And the man can say, nah, I don't think that. Or the man can say, yeah. She can voice her opinion. The problem is, no woman can say, where you going? No, we're doing this. What this is, we're gonna put this money, this, that. Manage your head. You didn't want no head. You have to be in charge of your own life. Then you should have a man.
Right.
It's like a woman that women make terrible decisions anyway. You know, I don't know why you wouldn't want to listen to your man. Women make terrible decisions usually anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah.
If I may, sir, as well, if I could just say this other thing on that point as well. So if basically you, as a man, you've said, listen, this is what we're doing, and she says, no, we're not, right? I says, yes, I am. But the thing is, she's got the kids, right? You know what I mean? And she's not coming, the kids ain't coming. What does a man do in that circumstance? I'm not saying it's happening to me or it's happened at all. I'm just saying, how do you work that out? What do you do there?
That's what I would have said anyway.
Right.
Get that scripture about the kids, that's staying for the kids. This is what you do, man. If a woman wants to have the kids, let her keep them. Mate, you kidnapping the kids, they're gonna get you locked up, man. So this is what women try to do. Women try to do you dirty, knowing that, well, he can't leave. He can't say he's leaving because I got them kids, man. Have you on a string? What did I say earlier about that integrity, man? You die with that integrity, man. You love them kids. I love my kids like crazy. But when it comes to kids and my integrity, I'll see you when you're 18, man. So lucky. I'm not gonna bend. I'm not gonna bend and go, oh man, I got so much integrity, but for them kids, man. Listen, have your kids look at you and say, yo, my dad was a bad man. You know what happened? My mom tried to play him and say, you know what? I'm leaving. I respect that. Don't let them have you see Daniel crying and, oh my God, but that's soft, man. Look what you're doing for the kids now, man. You keep that integrity, even for the kids up. You keep that integrity, man. And let's get that scripture as well, man. Let me see if I can find
Ecclesiasticus. I think I got it here. It's Ecclesiasticus 33 and 21.
Come on.
For better is it that thy children should seek to thee.
Oh, we one verse above it, man. Come on, man. This is talking about keeping your integrity, man. Women will slap you in your face, key your car, and guess what? He can't leave. He got to take it back. I got them kids. What about one day? Listen, look how much you were shocked. You look at the eye and say, I'm going. What about the kids? What about them, man? Tell them when it's 16, come check me, man. You got nothing over you. That's right. Freedom, man. I can't have someone be sitting over me. The only so far I can go because you got something over me. I want my kids to go, yo, listen, my dad had his integrity, man. Nah, my dad was some bitch, man. Yo, legend has it, my mom did this and my mom did that, and they kept coming back because it's such a bitch. I want my kids to say, listen, my dad left, I didn't see him, but boy, he meant business, man. Well, you say a lot, you saying call me a deadbeat, call me whatever you want. But one thing I do have in my integrity, man. That's one thing you can't say about me. You someone can say my dad went shit, my dad went this, my dad didn't watch me play football. But what about his integrity? You go, boy, I got that still, you know. I ain't gonna lie, still as a man. I give him that. I can live with that. I like that bar. I can live with that. That's cool with me. So like, yeah, deadbeat and all that, that's fine. But my integrity, nah, man, that's something else, man. That's something else. I can't have no one walking around talking about Kraft as a punk. That I can't live with. Kraft is a deadbeat, that's fine. And Kraft got his car key, that's fine. But Kraft is a punk. And a girl clown. And girls can do whatever they want because he loves them kids. That I can't live with. So like, yeah, give my integrity.
Right.
Go on, read.
Sir. Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 20. As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any.
And the Bible got, as long as you're living, don't give yourself over to any. To give yourself over to somebody means what? They rule you. Right. If I give you my daughter, Alban, I mean, I gave you my daughter, she's yours now. If I give myself over to somebody, they own me. I got no integrity. They tell me when to go to sleep. They tell me when to wake up. The Bible says, don't ever give yourself over to any man. Read.
That's right. For better it is that thy children should seek to thee.
And don't give yourself over to a woman. It's better that one day your children come and see you, man. Better that one day your children go, you know what? I'm not going to see my dad. 16, it's better to miss out on the football, miss out on the plays, miss out on the first steps, miss out on the bike riding, and they come check you when they're 18, man. Then you give yourself over to some woman, man.
Right.
She's a bitch, but kids, man. How much man say, I stay for the kids? I'm staying for the kids. This is the Bible speaking black man. I don't care what your mom said. Your mom might say, nah, man, but the kids, mom, the kids. I don't care what granny might say or what the media might say, but the kids, it's not about the woman. Forget what they say. Black man, you keep your integrity, man. And if a woman's playing with your integrity, make them kids come see you when they're 18, man.
Right.
Then that thou shouldest stand, for better it is that thy children should seek to thee than that thou shouldest stand to their courtesy.
There you go, man. You're going to their courtesy. Oh, but the kids need me and they need this and their first steps and blah. I had no dad when I was growing up. I feel you, man. But it's better that they can seek you than you seek to their courtesy, man. And lower yourself, man. So lucky, man. It is what it is. And if your son is a real man, he will understand, man. He'll come see you one day and be like, yo, dad, He's saying, I feel you, man. But yo, your mom was a bitch, man. If you're the real man, you say,
Mhm.
I understand still, man. But you like
Yeah.
come drink and get over it, man. If it's
Yeah.
a real man, you know,
Yeah.
And so, like, if I could,
come on.
like, it's a heavy point we brought out because, say, if you have this woman that's trying to assert authority over you, and you say like, I ain't following you. You know what I'm saying? Those children, if you're gonna keep the children, and then you do your own thing. Those children want to see their dad. You know what I'm saying? Those children want to know where the dad is. Why is the dad not here? So they're gonna ask their mom, why is my dad not here? And their mom could lie, or their mom might even be, conscious and tell the truth. They might say, I tried to tell him what to do when he left. But more times she'll lie and say, it's just no good.
She'll lie. The kids ask, when my dad? She'll say,
Right.
well, mama the boy, Mama the big mouth. She'll lie, man. When they're older, you say, your part, man. And guess what? The mom got the answer to them, not me. She got the answer to all them footballs and plays. Listen, she got the answer. So listen, if I kept him out shut, you would have had it, Dad. If I kept him out shut, you would have went to jail, man. If I kept him out shut, my new boyfriend would have molested you, man. It's my fault, man. Hopefully she won't blame you, but that's what it is, man. You keep your integrity, man. You keep your integrity, man. Don't let no woman cheat on you and have sex with this man and that man, and you just come back with the kids, man. You show something, you tell a woman, man. Jim Muhammad said this, man. He said, listen, you tell a woman straight that if you ever cross me, I'm walking out on you and the kids, man. This is Jim Muhammad said, he goes, I'll walk in the supermarket and walk right past you. I said, my kid, he said the kid would be like, oh, dada. And I walk right past both of you, man. Jim Muhammad told me that on the class. That's why I'm lying. He said it on the class. I said, damn. And that's what I stand to, man. That's what I stand to. Think twice before you cross me, man.
Right.
Think twice before you think, I can key some cars. Think twice before you think, I can give you one. Think twice before you think, I can do what I want to do, because you gotta come back for the kids. You think about that, man. Know that the man you're fucking with just read this. He just read this right here, man. This is what I live in life, man. Think about that before you think of training me and teaching me a lesson. Think about that, man. When you're thinking of training me and teaching me a lesson, think about them kids going to jail, man.
Now, if I may, sir, now people now can realize this book that we got here, these records and these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, is it's not no Jesus of Nazareth book, fairy tale, soft. This is hard stuff I'm listening to right now. On that last scripture, you said, let them come and seek you. Let the kids them come and find you later on. Forget them, or keep that in integrity. That there's a recipe to make a real man. You know what I mean? A warrior.
Absolutely, man. You have to, man. You come around there, stooping low and putting up with things that you would never put up with. That's a man. That's you not keeping your integrity. Putting up with this, a loudmouth woman is something you never put up with, but for the kids that put up with it, that's you lowering your integrity, man. So lucky you're the one there. A woman putting her fingers in your face, something you won't put up with, but you do it for the kids. You're dropping your integrity, man. Your integrity is no woman can bad me up, no woman can put a hand in my face, but you're letting her do it for the kids. You're dropping your integrity for the kids. The best to come see you when you're old, man.
Right.
Lucky. Listen, you're gonna get blamed anyway. You're gonna get blamed. Listen, Duncan Boss told me days ago. He goes, whatever a man does, Jay get blamed. So you might as well get blamed. He goes, he goes, the favorite line: if your kids go to university, you don't get no accolades. If you go to prison, you get all the accolades.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
Because his dad wasn't in his life, that's why he went to prison. If your kids go to university, the mom would say, you know what? It's because his dad wasn't in his life. His dad not being there boosted him to go to the top. Nah, his mom was working for that one. But prison, you get prison. That's usually
you. Yeah, you get that. Yeah.
You lose if you do. You lose if you don't. What about?
That's true, man.
Behind everything a black man does, there's always behind every good black man, there's a strong black woman. like, what about the bad black men? How come there's not a strong black woman behind them?
Listen, man. For anyone that didn't hear, Doggo Bar be dropping them gems, man. Even the saying, Doggo Bar. If anyone that didn't hear, it goes, even the saying, behind every strong black man is a strong black woman. So to take credit for the good black man, what about the bad black man? No one goes, behind every bad black man is a strong bad black woman. Nah, that one. You have that one. But the black man that's doing something in his life, I'll take the credit for that one. Your kid goes to university, I'll take the credit for that one. Kid go to jail, that's your fault. You can So you're damned if you don't, man. So like, just hold your integrity, man. That's what I'm saying. So like, someone says something.
Go on.
I was just gonna say, like, it's like on your point where you're lowering your standards to like for the children, but imagine this, like you're say your woman whores on you, right, and you have children with her, and then like you're still kind of having to almost like build a relationship with this man to be able to see your children, or like you're just being around this woman that has committed such a heinous act against you, to see your children, like your children will see that, and they see you now having to kind of bow to this, like you're going to another man's house to be under his rules to see your children. Like your children see that, and it's like you're less of a man for doing so. Like it's just it's.
Like what I said, you can say a lot of things I can live with, but you can't be wrong, man. And me knocking on the next man's door talking about.
Right.
It's stuff like I'm not living to do, man. So like, I can't do it. So lucky, man. I can't have a new man pull up and get him out babysit. I just can't do it. So lucky, I mean, we can come to some sort of agreement and stuff, some arrangement. That's fine if it works, but it's something I just can't do. So lucky, you're not gonna just violate me. So I just can't. So lucky, I just can't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it on that. Anything else?
There's a bit more in this the scripture, if I could, sir.
Go on.
Verse 22. In all thy works, keep to thyself the preeminence. Leave not a stain in thine honor.
There you go, man. It's all about your honor. Don't stain your honor. Don't stain your honor. Have your honor. Have your integrity, man. Stand for something in life. Don't bend. Imagine you're bending for the kids. Imagine in life they teach about honor, but in life there's certain things you should bend for. One of them is the kids. That's what they say. For the kids, you should bend, man. They even play it around. They all say, yeah, but for the kids though, man. I know you're upset, but it's not about you. Think about the kids now, man. The Bible says otherwise, man. We love our kids in the UPK, man, but listen, certain violations, the Bible says they have to come check them in the 18, man. They're gonna have to. I love my children, man, but certain things they can work with, they violate me. Forget their mom. If them kids violate me, that's to go as well, man. My daughter ever come home with a Chinese man, she got to go, man. Daughter ever talking about she finds other women attractive, she got to go, man. I'm keeping my integrity. I'm not gonna put up with certain things, man. I'm not gonna put up with certain things, man. You know the mothers that say, "Oh, you gay, but I love you anyway." Not in the house of Karathya, man.
That's right.
Listen, we don't have conditional love in the UPK, man. Our love comes with conditions, man. It comes with terms and conditions. We love you until you're gay. All of a sudden, I don't know how it works, but we just don't love you. We just don't love you no more. I don't understand how it works. I don't know myself, but we got this kind of love that we love you with conditions, man. And if you put down your sword, we just don't love you no more. Don't know how it happens. Just the switch is off. Ain't it radar? I don't know how it works, but somehow we don't love you no more. And there's certain things you do. Listen, we can stop loving you overnight. Don't take long. Don't take long, man. All you gotta do is bring a Chinese man home and we just don't love you no more. Bring a white man home and somehow we don't love you no more. And to prove we don't love you no more, listen, we'll kick you out in the streets, man. To prove we don't love you no more, we'll kick you out on the streets, man. We can switch our love off and on. Right. You know what I mean? Someone get me that real quick, man. Where Christ called Judas the son of perdition, man. So luck, yeah.
Okay. And if I could, just before we go into that, sir.
Go on.
Just on this verse we were just reading, where it says, "In all thy works, keep to thyself your preeminence." Like your preeminence is your like I looked up the word, it's like your dominance, your status, your superiority. Like don't then bow yourself under to either your children, this woman that's trying to usurp authority. You keep that dominance, you keep that superiority. So like,
keep it, man. And let me tell you something too. Come after women now. You keep it in everything, man.
That's right.
Even if it comes to a job, man. You got a job telling you how you're gonna eat pork, whatever. Man, you leave that job, man. You keep it taking Another thing too, brothers talk about. If we hear one more time, I'm gonna go crazy. What, my job, my slavery, I don't care, man.
That's right.
Anything telling you to bend, you don't bend, man.
That's right.
Your job, kids, woman, anything, man. Don't bend, man. Not just women, anything. Don't bend, man. Salakia. Give me that one, Salakia, about
Judas and the son of
Judas, man. Christ called him the wicked one of the devil, some shit.
Let me see.
No, he's done about.
Is it no, it's not.
The Christ called him it.
Try John 17 and 12.
Try John 17 and 12, Abu Kushar.
Come on. If you could, Officer Hakuyan. John 17 and 12.
Come on. John 17, verse 12 was that? So,
The one, I believe.
John 17, verse 12. While I was with them in the world.
17 and 1.
Slovakia. John 17, verse 1. These words spake Jesus, and lifted up his eyes to heaven and said, Father.
What, John 17, 11? Give me verse 11, Baba Kusha.
John 17, verse 11. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee, Holy Father. Keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are one. Is that the one?
Go on, keep going.
Verse 12. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me, I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled.
There you go, man. Christ called Judas son of perdition, man, son of the wicked. You feel when Christ was just sitting down with him not so long ago, breaking bread, teaching. Judas was amongst them, and Christ called him the son of the wicked, man. That's what you gotta be, man. You gotta have conditional love. He loved him until he betrayed him. All of a sudden now, you're no longer one of mine.
Right.
You're no longer the son of God. Just like that, he went from being the son of God to son of wickedness. And that's our love in the UPK, man. That's our love. That's what your love gotta be. A man's amongst us, we work with him, man. As soon as a man leaves, you're no longer one of us, man. So
that's right.
Just like Judas, that your love gotta be switched on and off, just like that, man. And that's how it gotta be. You love a woman, she's nice with the dimples and the this, that. As soon as she betrays you and talking about next man, I'm speaking to this, straight away, man. Right, bye. You're no longer a friend of mine, man. You're an enemy now, man. Bye. Go off, somebody else, cool. I'm at the door, man. Find someone else. That's what she gotta be. You gotta learn to switch it on, man. She's not no longer your sweetheart no more. I know, but it's a babe right there, man. I know, but what's some of them sweet words, man, call them? That's sweetie cups right there, man. That's some that's sugar babes, right? Listen, man.
Right.
She's no longer yours. Boom, forget it. Someone else's. Stranger now, man. And
Straight
like that, man. Keep that integrity, man. Keep that integrity, man. Don't be crying for somebody that don't deserve your tears, man.
Right.
And first and foremost, listen, where's your pride, man? This is Dagobah told me some ages ago, man. He said, listen, Dagobah goes, Karathya, I'm so proud. I can't cry for someone that ain't crying for me. He said, I can't be crying at home, and you're out there having fun with someone else. He goes, my pride won't allow me to, man. I'm black, man. That's what you gotta be, man. Imagine you're balling and someone having, when you're thinking about someone else, this person's all up in your mind, and you ain't in theirs.
Right.
But you're looking on the picture on the phone, and they're having the time of their life, man. Dagobah said, I can't do it, man. I can't allow myself. I can't give them that satisfaction, even though they don't know. Listen, you got to run with Dagobah, but you learn a lot from Dagobah, you know. So when it comes to women, it's a lot, man. You learn a lot, but you got to join that Wednesday class. A lot. Come on the ends with Dagobah rants about women 24/7. He said, you think Dagobah hates women? That's what you got to be, man. You learn a lot. You learn a lot.
Right. See you on a Friday.
Friday, 9 to 11. Make sure you log in. So
that's right.
Come on, where we at now?
So it's like if I could.
Go on.
I was just gonna give a shout out to Officer Shaw out of South Carolina. He has a song called shout out to Tribe Vibes also. He has a song called Regular Act, which is like on this topic. Where it's about this woman that holds on him, right? And it's like, nah, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't no regular act. Like I ain't like yo regular niggas. You just wanna, you know what I'm saying, forgive her and forget. Like, nah, I ain't gonna work it out. That's all my best guess. You perform like the whole black boy.
It's a rap, man. The woman does you wrong or she violates you, man. Just let her go, man. Let her be happy with the man of her dreams, man. I'm sure she find Chris Brown. Right. I'm sure this man will stay with her. Just like I said, I'm sure this one will stay with her just like the last one did. And the one before him. I'm pretty sure this one will be different. Yeah, right. I'm sure there's a man out there that will love her big mouth. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if anyone will put up with this big. We'll see if anyone will put up with his big mouth, man. You know what I mean? We'll see if you don't get a black eye. But so like any more questions? But 10 minutes.
That was heavy. Thanks for that breakdown and the understanding. Appreciate it.
Any questions in the class?
If there are no other questions, sir, I have the precept he pulled about charity and brotherhood. If you want to get that,
go get me that one. You got the Bible dictionary as well.
Come on, let me get that real quick. So.
Yeah.
You want it in the Bible dictionary first, or in the?
Yeah, but all right. Give me the Bible. Give me the precept first.
Come
So,
on.
charity today means giving to the poor. According to the Bible, giving to the poor ain't charity, and this is proof. Read.
Right. Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13, and verse. Shall I read it from verse 1 or verse 3, which is the point I'm bestowing goods to the poor? So, like I said, should I read it from the top, or should I read it from verse 3? Verse 3 was mentions giving his good to the poor.
Give me the point. So like you've got 10 minutes. Give me the point of it.
Come on, sir. 1 Corinthians 13 and verse 3. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor.
Right. Paul says, though I give all my goods to the poor, bestow means to give. Paul saying, though I give my goods to the poor. What's that called today if you give your goods to the poor?
If I could, sir.
Charity.
Charity? That's called charity. So Paul saying, though I give my goods to the poor, read.
And though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profit it. It's like it.
There you go. So Paul saying, if I give my goods to the poor, but I don't have charity, it don't profit me. So then giving to the poor can't be charity. When you read the Bible, the Bible is written in Old English. Words mean different things now. Like gay in the Bible meant happy. Gay today means, LGBTQ.
Right.
Feel me? A virgin today means a man or a woman that hasn't had sex. Virgin in the Bible means what? A young woman. It's a stage in a woman's life. You know how being a teenager is a stage in a man's life. It's a stage when he's 13 to 18. Or a toddler is a stage in a man's life. A virgin is a stage in a woman's life, which is about 16 to 20, something like 23. And then she's a woman now. That's what a virgin is. And likewise, charity in the Bible means brotherly love. And charity today means giving to the poor. Read that again.
And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing.
That shows that charity, according to the Bible, ain't giving to the poor. You don't believe me? The white man says it himself. No one believes what I say. So the Zondervan says it himself. Read that Bible dictionary. Charity in the Bible dictionary.
Sir. Charity in the Bible dictionary. Charity in the Bible never means giving to the poor.
There you go. Zondervan could have said it better myself, man. If you don't believe Paul saying it, Zondervan said it himself. It says charity in the Bible does not mean giving to the poor. Charity is brotherly love, man. Keeping the commandments with your brother, that is charity. According to the Bible. Not giving to the poor. Like today you have a charity, you give clothes and money to charity. It's a good thing, but it's not what the Bible's talking about.
That's right.
Anything else? 5 more minutes?
So there's a bit more in the definition.
Go on.
It says, but always a God-inspired love, which includes respect for and concern for the welfare of the loved one.
There you go, and that's charity, caring for your brother, man, keeping the commandments towards your brother, man. That's charity, not giving to the poor. Not that giving to the poor is a bad thing; it's a good thing, but it's just not charity. You know what I mean? But you learn all that. All you gotta do is keep coming to these Thursday classes and learning, man. And you know the Bibles, and you'll be, the only way to know this Bible is to come and learn, man. Not by banging a tambourine and going to the church, by coming and learning. Come to that Wednesday class, Monday class, Lashwan Kodash, get all this knowledge, put it to practice too, man, put it to use. That's right. And then you will learn, man. Serve the Lord first and foremost. And that's how you have a wonderful marriage, wonderful household, wonderful brotherhoods, wonderful relationships in total, man. You only get that by coming to the school, man. Right. One more question for a wrap up, please. Someone think up one quick. 5 minutes. Go on, sis.
So, okay, further down, I think we were saying it's not about tomorrow, it's about that the woman be in silence and wasn't at home. Why was that other instance where women could not leave, but they had prophetess, they had other roles within the school.
So you're talking about a woman that was prophetesses in the school?
Yeah.
Right. You know what prophetess is?
Is it like a show? I'm not sure.
Does anyone know what prophetess is?
If I could, sir.
Come on.
Is that just a woman that, in a sense, she does the work of the Lord as well? Like she supports the brothers. Like she's. Like,
a prophetess is one of two things. A prophetess is a wife of a prophet, or a prophetess is a woman that will get a vision from the Lord. Maybe a woman get a vision from the Lord, but does that mean she leads with that vision? What does she do with that vision?
Should I do?
Tell it to her husband, man. So even though a woman can see a vision or get a vision, her job is to give it to the Lord or give it to a man of the Lord. What's the precept?
Let's see.
Judges?
You got one. You got Samson's mom who saw a vision from the angel and went and told her husband. You got Leah or Rachel that said, "Why am I thus?" Went to go see a prophet. Women, come again. Rebecca, you know what I mean? She went to go see a prophet. Something was hurting her. I said, 2 nations are in thy womb. You get women that see visions. The Bible goes, "What? Your woman shall dream dreams." It happens. But a woman ain't supposed to take that dream and say, "Guys, come to me, listen to me," but they give it to man of the Lord, and he deciphers if it's of the Lord or is it 90% of the time bullshit. So like, yeah. So it's a woman feeling emotional. It's a woman see everything, man. That woman's intuition. Oh my God, listen. It's a Lord gave you a vision that your man's cheating on you. 9 times 10 ain't from the Lord, man. If the Lord give you a vision, if you went for your man's pocket and saw a number, you go, I knew it, man. It's the Lord, man. 9 times 10, just you being suspicious as you are, and still found a number. Why did you find a number? Because it's what men do. Men get numbers. For some reason, a woman thinks from the Lord. From the Lord. Listen, women go in a man's phone and find a woman in there, and they think they're prophets, man. Let me tell you something, man. Men have women's numbers in their phones. What they do, man. I know you think, oh my God, I knew it. Something told me it was in there. Listen, I guarantee if I go for any man's phone, there's women's numbers in there. Some woman believes, oh, she had a feeling, and I knew it was right, man. Nah, man, it's just what men do. So luck, yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, women can receive gifts. Women can get, see prophecies, and the woman's supposed to do the right thing and go to the man of the Lord. All right.
Right.
So luck, yeah. But carry on. What? So in the 14 was it 14?
This was the last question of the prophetess.
Let your silence.
Okay, I'll get you a prophetess in the Bible real quick called Deborah. Someone get me Deborah in Judges.
Can't, sir. Okay, Judges chapter 4 and verse 4.
Go on.
And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth.
There you go. So people will read this and go, "Raw, Deborah was a prophetess, man." Read that again.
Come. And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth.
There you go. So people read that and say, "Raw, Deborah was a prophetess, man." She's a prophetess. Let's find out what she means by being a prophetess. Someone give me Judges the next chapter. This is what she calls herself. 1 second. Judges 5 and 7.
Judges 5 verse Judges 5.
The Bible called Deborah a prophetess. Now Deborah is she's gonna describe herself. She'll explain what it means to be a prophetess out of her own mouth. Read that.
Judges 5 and 7. The inhabitants of the village ceased. They ceased in Israel until the Deborah, rose.
What? So this Deborah. So I'm not taking nothing out of context. This is Deborah speaking. Shane, listen. Everyone was mashed up in Israel until Deborah, came on the scene. Read.
The arose, a mother in Israel.
And Deborah saying what she's saying, how she's a prophetess. Deborah is a mother in Israel, man. What's a mother, man? Someone that cooks food, man. Someone that looks after the people, man. Someone that makes sure you dress. That was Deborah's role. When you read prophetess, she was out there prophesying and doing this. She was cooking for the brothers, man. Looking after them. She called herself a mother in Israel, man. Not a leader. Not a leader. Not commanding general. She called herself a mother in Israel. That's what. So when you put two precepts together, that's what it means by she was a prophetess. So that looked after the brothers, man. A mother feeds people. You're hungry, you're good. You're right. Let me look after you. She was that femininity. For what it's made for, man. Feeding brothers, looking after brothers, housing brothers, all the things a mother would do. She calls her a mother in Israel. Like what your sisters do today, man. You are mothers in Israel, man. Good sisters that help brothers. Robin got some badass braids, man, in America, man.
Wow.
So being a mother right there, man. Clothing and this. A sister job ain't to, be security. Ain't to, preach the Bible and teach and hold things down. Her job to be a mother. And Deborah said out of her own mouth. She was a mother in Israel. That's what it means for a woman to be a prophetess, to be a mother like Deborah. You can't read one scripture and run with it just to get the whole context, and that's what it's referring to. So with that, that's the class, clap it up. I'm gonna hand over to priest and prophet, Trooper Radaya Allah with the announcements. Don't worry, put camera in the bottom chart too, so you could.
ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8-10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Mashara, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department, teacher, priest funds. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations.
Closing of the Feast of First Fruits, June 17th.
Closing
of the Feast of First Fruits.
Closing of First Fruits,
June 17th.
June 17th. Announce holy convocation from the sheep. Remind Aki and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarves. With that man of Israel, Magium Shabbat. Magium Barak. Yahweh Shemi
Yahweh Shemi Hawashai
Yadi Matah. So give the sister a courtesy salute. Man of Israel. Magium Shabbat. Magium Barak.
Yahweh Shema Hawashai Hawashai.
Yadi Matah. Dismiss.
Outside cry.